I know Erica's having a good day.
I know, I'm over here like, I always snap on the other side of the studio and you don't see it, so I'm just telling you what I'm normally doing.
It makes me happy, and hopefully that's putting a smile on your face this morning as well. I'm joined this morning by the effervescent Erica Brennes. Good morning.
Thank you. Yeah, hopped on over from the traffic department.
We're working you hard today.
I love it though. I love any time I get to hang out with you.
Well, it's nice, and it's nice to have like a little ladies club right here. And today is Woman Crush Wednesday.
Dr. Kate West. I feel like that it should be there should be a movie, and that should be a character like Dr. Kate West.
Yeah, like she comes in, she's done all the hard work so that everybody else can enjoy it. The Austin International Poetry Festival, which I've never been to. Yeah.
Is it a poetry reading?
I feel like all of a sudden we do have to pick up British accents, don't we?
I know.
Poetry.
I'm just going to read some poetry.
But
Please take a seat.
Yeah, that's going on this weekend. Hey, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday to you, and thank you so much for getting your day started with us here on Studio 512. I'm Rosie, and I'm joined this morning by the lovely Erica Brennes.
Yeah, I'm back. You can't get rid of me.
I love it, though.
Yes, I'm going to stay forever.
We're going to make you pull double duty, too, because not only are you sitting here chatting about some hot topics this morning, but you're going to be giving us those traffic updates
I know, yeah. It's probably going to be a busy Friday. Hello, everyone's excited. It's Friday, so they want to get to work early, so they can maybe leave work early and get the weekend started with this weather. I think it got everyone just like the sun, and we got some vitamin D.
Yes.
We're ready.
Yeah, like last night I was out at the Austin Food and Wine Alliance live fire. And first of all, my hair still smells like smoke, even though I washed it. Because, you know, it's like hanging out at 16
but if it's like
bonfires.
Barbecue smoke.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Yeah, the food was to die for, but I feel like people showed up in droves just because it was so nice outside.
Your photos looked amazing. You looked adorable. I love your cute little t-shirt that you had on.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it said happy on the pocket. So check us out on social media. I've posted that for sure. But, you know, Erica, I think since I have someone who is an expert in traffic in Austin, I'm going to pick your brain for a second. I really have a theory that rush hour traffic on Fridays starts about 12:45.
It does. It's kind of all day because people are just like leaving early, or they're not going to work and they're running errands, and so you kind of mix it all in, and yeah, it's kind of all day. There's a little lull at like 10 a.m. to noon, and definitely by like 2 o'clock it's cooking.
Right.
But the thing is with Friday also is that by 6 p.m. it's cleared out. So if you can actually like drive later on a Friday, that's better than, you know, like 4 p.m., 3 p.m.
Or if you can play hooky and get out at about 10 to 12.
Or just don't even go to work.
We wouldn't advocate that, but we're just saying if that was going to be your choice. Yes. All right. Well, I'm glad I asked you about it. And speaking of, are you up to anything fun this weekend?
What are we doing? So we're going to try to go Saturday night to the circus, which Stephanie,
Circus.
Yes, she was there last Friday, and so my daughter Baker is really into The Greatest Showman. So it's like one of the only movies she'll sit there for, like, I get 20 minutes, and then she's like, okay, done, distracted. So I think she'll have a lot of fun. So I think we're going to go out there tomorrow night. Today's my 5-year wedding anniversary.
Congratulations, that's right.
Yeah, I posted a picture of my husband and I on our wedding day with Bevo, because Bevo was at our wedding. So that's on my Instagram.
Her husband is one of Bevo's
He's
handlers.
in charge of Bevo. He's
like, cool job.
He does the fun. People don't really know Bevo is actually privately owned. So UT doesn't actually own Bevo. So he does all the fundraising to pay for Bevo and does all the scheduling and management, and yeah, there it is.
Oh my gosh!
So that's actually Bevo 14.
This is a fantastic photo, by the way.
So fun?
That is really, really cool.
It is not fake. That was actually there. That was over.
You didn't Photoshop yourself.
Yeah, so that was actually Bevo 14, who now we're on to Bevo 15 because Bevo 14 died of bovine leukemia. I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. It's kind of blurred together, but. Yeah, so Bevo was there, but yeah, so Richie does all the, like, people kind of are like, what exactly does he do? But people don't usually know that, you know, UT doesn't give money for Bevo. So he's got to do all that fundraising and does all the marketing and branding and logistics there. Bevo's a lot more involved in different things now, so he's kind of in charge of all that.
Well, are you guys going to take yourselves out to dinner to say congratulations us?
Not only
did we like make a beautiful little human, but you've made it for 5 years together.
I know. We might kind of postpone celebrations a week from now because things kind of slow down in a week. this last couple weeks have been like super busy. So we want to be able to plan something nice and be able to stay out and not, you know, I mean, I'm functioning on like 4 hours of sleep every night. So it's
every single night, yeah.
By 10 p.m. I'm like, okay, I'm done. Yeah.
You're a rock star. Yeah, you need like a solid nap before you go and celebrate yourselves. Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Did you read this story? This was nuts. This 61-year-old woman who technically gave birth to her own granddaughter. This was crazy. So she has a son who has a partner. So they were looking for a surrogate.
Yeah.
And she happened to say like, man, I loved, you know, having kids, being pregnant, and you know, if I could give you that joy, I would be so happy to, but I'm just too old. And apparently they had made fun of her whole life for how fit she is. And so she happens to go into the doctor, and they said, actually, we think you would be able to carry a baby. And so at the age of 61, she gave birth to her own granddaughter, and she's one of the few, they say, that would have that potential. Not quite as old as the oldest mom, I think, in the United States. That's like 67.
Right.
But like, what a gift.
Yeah.
What would you do that if you were ever put on the spot to do something like that?
Be a surrogate? No. No. I didn't have a hard pregnancy, but like that first trimester, I mean, I can still think about it. I was so sick. I mean, I was sick for a solid 6 weeks, just so nauseous. But no, I don't know why. I mean, I think it's amazing. I feel sort of weird. Like, I can't even imagine like my mom having my baby.
Sure.
It's very strange to me.
Well, and wait for this mind boggle, because they're technically from Nebraska. Nebraska says you have to have the name of the person who gave birth to the baby and the child's technical father, like, on the birth certificate.
Yeah.
And because they got like the girl side of this pregnancy from his partner, it's technically his mom and him who are listed as the parents.
It's so weird.
I mean, that sounds backwater is what that sounds like.
Is she breastfeeding the baby?
Oh,
because
I don't know.
Your body naturally produces breast milk
Right.
when you're pregnant, whether you're a surrogate, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, all the hormones are keeping you pregnant, so.
And the fact that you're basically at grandmother age.
Like, I
maybe even
really
then
want
some.
to talk more to like get the inside scoop, 'cause I don't know.
Let's call this woman.
And maybe I just think it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Well, I think I commend her. It's incredible. And obviously they're going to save some money not having a surrogate.
Yeah.
Not paying a surrogate, you know what I mean? Like a stranger. But yeah, it's hard. Or like my husband's mom having our child. I just think it's so weird.
Yeah. It seems
Maybe
like
I'm the only
wonderfully
one.
in the family and weirdly in the family all at the same time.
I can't even imagine it.
Well, speaking of having babies and maybe not having all the responsibility for them, did you see this article from Urban Sitter? This was talking about, they kind of did a survey. They do one once per year as to like what is the average for how much you spend per child and per 2 children per hour for a babysitter.
For babysitting.
Yeah. And Austin, unsurprisingly, the most expensive in Texas.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. And I mean, we are super lucky. We have both sets of grandparents in Austin. Having grown up here, my mom is here, and then my husband's parents moved here after we got married from Plano. So we actually get free babysitting.
That's so nice.
However, we pay a nanny during the day. So I think it's very different, like a babysitter versus childcare or a nanny is totally different. And yeah, we pay a premium. Our nanny is incredible. She's like part of our family. But yeah, we kind of justify spending some money on that nanny because we don't pay for babysitting.
Sure.
Because we just call in grandma and grandpa and all, you know,
nice.
My husband's sister, so Tia, we call her Tia, also comes and watches the baby. So we are very lucky because I know a lot of friends that they want to go out to dinner and then they end up spending, you know, $100 at dinner or whatever and $100 so it ends up being an expensive night. But
well, yeah, and this survey pulled back saying basically most families spend 10 to 30 grand per year on childcare. And as a mom, I can see you adding those numbers up pretty quickly. Like that does seem to make sense. But by the way, if you're interested, it's about $15 an hour for one child per hour, and that's still about $2 less than the national average. So it could be worse.
Yeah,
yeah,
we pay more than $15 an hour. But most people I know, my friends, they pay between $15 and $20 an hour for childcare. So.
And having a good babysitter is so important.
It is.
And by the way, have you been to Loro?
You know what? I hate to say it, I haven't, but I really, really want to.
Yeah,
I'm a huge fan.
I've probably gone too much.
Really?
Because when I found out that they're celebrating their 1-year anniversary this weekend,
yeah.
I was thinking, oh my goodness.
I should go.
Yeah, I thought they had been here for 5, 6, 8 years maybe. But by the way, guys,
that's the Franklin Tyson Cole mashup. Yeah,
okay. That's exactly right. Yeah, guys, on Sunday, $1 champagne and $5 ribs as long as they last.
Oh, wait,
so,
sorry.
Right
At Loro.
At Loro. And if you are a G&T fan, the happy hours that they have, it's $4 frozen G&Ts. I brought someone in.
Oh, gin and tonic?
Yeah.
I was like, I really should know what this stands for.
Oh, I'm sorry. Gin and tonics. It says something about my family.
Yeah.
G&T, V&T, that's what we do. Like, I think going over to anybody's house and they had a trampoline.
We had a trampoline.
Oh,
yeah.
Pinnacle of wealth.
Pinnacle of wealth. I know. I also always was very envious because I was an only child, so, you know, whatever. I just was so lonely. I'm kidding. I wasn't at all. I got all the love. But you know what I always loved was my friends with a bunch of siblings, and their pantries would always be stocked with like Doritos, fruit roll-ups,
Funyuns,
all the things. Like that was like I would just go in and like make myself at home. Like, where's Erica? She's probably in the pantry. Like,
well, I mean, if they've got a big group of kids, they can't tell the difference with you know, just an extra.
And some of them would have like bins, and so you could just reach in and grab the or Gushers, like all the snacks.
Oh, my mom is going to hate me for. Is there like a local bar that you picture, or is like, does it have
when you hear that joke,
you know, like walls and a door, and like what do you think of?
So probably like a top. I don't. So as far as like what am I thinking? I'm always thinking of like a saloon.
Yes,
but
definitely has to have saloon doors.
Saloon doors. But then if you say bar in Austin, I can't help but think of like OG Star Bar. At, what is that? Nueces and 6th. Yeah. Which has been there like forever. Now there's so many new bars around West 6, except Star Bar's hanging in there.
It sure is.
Yeah, so I think Star Bar.
Whenever I drive down 6, by the way, I'm like, new, don't know it.
Yeah.
That's totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Star Bar, so you're local.
Yeah.
How long has Star Bar been here?
God, well, it was here before I turned 21. So
it
had to have been like
for any real reason.
Early 2000s, somewhere around there, maybe 2000. I don't know. We should look it up. But yeah, before I turned 21, which I don't know. Yeah, for 20 years. Brittany just let us know. 20 years. So yeah, okay, 2009. Wait, no. 1999. What's 20 years ago?
I mean, still, you tell me a car is
really early.
2001, and I think, man, that's a new model. Shoot.
For real.
I know, it's so true.
For real. So yeah, Star Bar's been here for 20 years. So yeah, I mean, it's legit old school, like one of the originals for West 6.
I love it. Well, and if we're talking about places that you love, Fly Right, you're a really big fan, and they've just opened their 3rd location, and it's in ABIA.
Yeah, in the airport. So we're going to ABIA next month. So I will absolutely, because Fly Right is over in East Austin, which we live in South Austin, so we don't like venture out. Let's talk about like West 6. We don't go out on West 6, and we don't go to East Austin that much, but it's so cool out there. But yeah, it's East Austin and Davis.
I think they have one just a little north of the station here, like the Burnett. Lamar area, because I see the big old roof, but the chicken to die for, right?
And the waffle fries. It's like a fancy Chick-fil-A. I'm sure they hate me saying that, but it is. It's like, it's delicious and it's fancy Chick-fil-A, but it's also still affordable.
And opens at like 5 a.m. at the airport, so it's open 7 days a week, so you can get your Fly Right fix whenever you
literally
need
my
it.
stomach is growling now.
What about you, David? Yeah, and of course, we always have a ton of people in Austin that go out to support our runners, which I absolutely love. So show up, have signs.
Yeah, like Enfield is just stacked with people watching the runners. It's cool. Really fun. I have a weird thing, like at the end of races or runs, marathons, I cry. Like, whether I've run or not or was part of it, Like when a large gathering of people are together for a purpose and they've worked really hard, the waterworks come. I have no idea why.
That is so interesting.
Like,
but,
I cried.
People are like, man, people are so happy I finished across the finish line. They're crying about it.
But once I cried at the Rot Rally, the parade, because I was so moved by all the people together and having, it's so weird. I don't know what my problem is.
That is amazing. I had a friend who used to cry comedy, drama, doesn't matter what movie it was. She'll just cry at the end. But but the Rot Rally is a new one for that's amazing.
The Rot Rally, so weird.
And then just speaking.
So,
and you wanted to give a shout out this morning
so
as well.
Another Superwoman. So y'all know the Bobby Bones Show. I know there's huge fans since they started here. And then Amy from the Bobby Bones Show, Amy Brown. She and I went to Austin High together, and just love her. She is just incredible, such a strong woman and a strong mama. And so in honor of the upcoming Mother's Day holiday, I figured I'd loop in my Woman Crush Wednesday with a good idea for anyone looking for a Mother's Day gift. So
you always are looking for something for mom, right?
So a lot of people might know Amy adopted 2 children from Haiti.
Oh, wow.
And what came out of this incredible story is a store called The Shop Forward. It's basically a movement, and millions of dollars have been donated as a result of this. But this is something The Shop Forward does. This is the 4 Things Tote.
Aww,
and it has been
this.
awesome. It's also my favorite diaper bag.
Yes.
So I got a very fancy diaper bag. And then when I got my 4 Things Tote, this is what I use now. So for Mother's Day, the Shop Forward launched this new pink bag. And so the pink bags, you can't customize it. They have all these that are pre-made, but this is what I love. So be kind, choose joy, laugh a lot, eat cake.
Yes.
Amen. It goes to a good cause. It's benefiting women in Haiti that need help with mama things. But all of the Shop Forward products benefit something. They change it even when there's national emergencies, hurricanes, flooding, that kind of thing. So Amy has really done incredible things through the Shop Forward and just through her journey into becoming a mother, adopting children from Haiti. So I thought I would give you guys an idea. I know Mother's Day is coming up. It takes a couple weeks to get these bags. So get them, place the order. You can customize them. So these are this one is one they just always have. I have another one that has my sister-in-law got it for me that says Baker, which is my daughter's name, Champagne.
Oh, so you can customize them
so you
with
can
your
customize
kids'
your
names?
favorite 4 things.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So you not only have just shouted out a girlfriend who has done something amazing, super mom, but somebody who's supporting a very cool nonprofit organization.
Incredible,
and continuing to give back to women in other countries.
And it's a really cool story.
Shout out to Erica for around the world just now.
And Mother's Day is coming up, so don't forget it. It's just a great thing. And if you maybe don't, sometimes it's hard to pick your 4 things. Like I have so many favorite things. I'm like, what 4 ones do I want to pick? They have these customized ones. And who doesn't like this? Be kind, work hard, choose joy, and give thanks.
That is really sweet.
So yeah, go Amy. You're doing incredible things. I know, working full time, being a mom, a new mom, adopting children. It's just, it's incredible, but I am a huge fan. So.
Yeah, and working hard at the same time. So yeah, thank you for that shout out, Erica. Yeah. I love when we get to meet somebody new or get to hear about somebody new who is so awesome because it's really inspiring.
Yeah, and the 4 Things Tote, a big hit. And people always comment on it also when I'm around town. They're like, oh,
cool.
4 Things Tote. Or they want to see your 4 things. I've stopped someone before. I'm like, what are your 4 things?
Oh, what did you pick? Yeah, I could totally see that.
Little window into people.
Well,
Joining me today on Studio 512 is Chef Alfini of It's Italian Cucina to show me how to make cacio e pepe.
You got it.
He's been coaching me on how to say that dish.
Actually, she was coaching me how to. So we're going to get a little bit of butter here.
That's my favorite part. My husband is like, I've never seen someone use so much butter. I love butter.
So
you know what? Let me have my moment with my butter. So we start with the butter.
Yeah, we got some butter here.
Yum.
We're going to melt that, and shortly we're going to add, this is pecorino, but this one is special. It's a pecorino with truffles. I decided to spoil our Erica today.
I cannot wait to try this.
So, and a little basil.
Aww.
Bon appetit.
Bye, y'all. Okay, I got to try this. And so tell me more about your restaurant, and I know you have a cooking class. Talk to me about that while I try this delicious dish.
Yeah, we got a Valentine cooking class for 2. Whatever. So just come by. Let me teach you how to cook.
Oh my word!
You enjoying that? Awesome.
I feel like I should also double dip in here so that no one else wants to eat the pasta after me.
I think so.
Right?
Yeah, it's a good thing.
So you have that cooking class on the 25th,
You got it?
and then you do something, you do like wine tastings, right?
Yeah, we do
Free
wine tasting
complimentary wine
every
tasting?
Thursday. We want people to know about Italian wine. So
And y'all are on South Lamar, right?
yeah,
We're on South
1500 South.
1500. So what's the nearest intersection?
It's right after Lamborghini, right after
Alamo Draft House.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Going south.
So brunch sounds awesome. I love it. And go take their cooking class. That seemed really simple. And I love just, again, exploring new, fun ways to play with.
It's a
young
pleasure
kids.
to be here.